So I'm not even kidding you when I say when it rains in the Pacific Northwest, it rains in the winter. This is the first time I've been able to at least walk in this grass and not have my shoes completely indulged in mud and water. In fact, it's the first time in a while that I've seen the blue sky, at least right there. I think it's blue, it could be light gray. Here's a little bit of a scenario that I'm in when I helped plant this palm. We planted it, and all the rain that happened here in Portland caused the soil to erode inside, and it basically went down into its hole. So we're gonna have to push it back up, remove some of the mound around the base so it doesn't funnel in that water and create like a swampy condition, even though it's not a terrible setup, but you don't want that for a long-term palm in its spot. You want good drainage. So we're gonna do that, and unfortunately, you know, again, I only have two hands, so I can't record while I'm working, but I'll show you afterwards what it looks like. One thing to look out for when palms don't grow upright right away is they sort of, they grow sort of at a horizontal and then of course vertically, which unfortunately the bottom part of this is allowing for some things to sort of catch in there, like some dirt and some moss and whatever, which can maybe keep it moist. So in return, that could damage the base of the palm and make it soft. So this is where something you need to look out for. Fungicide, of course, will help, but see how it's nice and dry up here at this part of it. But then once you come down here, it kind of curves down a little bit, creating almost like a little garden bed within itself. So making sure that these are cleaned out, there's no accumulation of dirt or anything, so you don't have even some small weeds or moss or anything to grow in there, because that will keep the moisture in, which will in return make the palm moist and unable to dry out. So just a little tip, nothing too crazy. Just because the holidays are over does not mean your palms deserve any less presents. The Amazon driver basically lives in our neighborhood. He's here so often. All right, let's see what we got. Yep. So it's the same kind that I have in my Palmery right now. It's just that this is the bigger version. It's got 3 lights instead of 2. And I believe this is 75 water. But as you can imagine, I have to expand the operation. Some palms are going to the big leagues. Some are getting too big for that top rack. So we have to move them. And there lies the problem. They're getting pretty big. Maybe not for today, but very soon they'll be hitting that top light. So the idea is to put the other lights over here where that box is. What is that box, by the way? Interesting. What's in there? Okay. All right. You didn't see that. Don't worry about that. Anyway, take that rack down. Probably put them on this rack right here. Relocate these guys. And put that light up here. Stretch it over. Therefore, the big leaguers, the ones that are going to be promoted, move up to the big leagues, will have ample space to grow towards the grow light. I think that'd be the plan.
Pretty sturdy. I gotta trim this though. So I've always been wowed by this. This is a massive canopy, huge crown. Look how big the rest of the palm is. And then you go down towards the bottom in the base and it gets skinnier and skinnier. And that's maybe, I don't know, no more than 5 inches across, maybe 4 to 5 inches. And as you go up, it gets wider and look at all the weight that the bottom of the tree has to support with all of that. Yes, the absolute mystery of the McPalms.